folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They're going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The back's got it. It's past the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Inside the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Dropping back, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
accuracy on his spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Moore. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands, it's Young. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, tied. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Past the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And now the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A play action, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. No field goal attempt here. We've got a fourth and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Important second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half has ended.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Across the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Way too much speed in that play.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Johnson. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Back to pass. It's Moore. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Will avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, as obviously the free safety's the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The sure hands. It's Tuggle. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Escapes the pocket. Powers through. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top here in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. .25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Well, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Grab near the sticks. It's Sutter. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? With college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
And the extra point was up and good. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. To throw, it's Russell. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.